Types of mouthparts in insects. Insects have a wide variety of mouthparts adapted for different feeding habits and ecological niches. The number and type of mouthparts in insects can vary greatly depending on the species and their feeding behavior. However, there are generally four main types of mouthparts in insects. Chewing mouthparts. These mouthparts are adapted for cutting, grinding, and chewing solid food. Examples of insects with chewing mouthparts include beetles, grasshoppers, and caterpillars. Chewing mouthparts typically consist of mandibles, jaws, that move horizontally to crush and cut food. Piercing sucking mouthparts. These mouthparts are adapted for piercing the surface of plants or animals and then sucking out fluids. Examples of insects with piercing sucking mouthparts include mosquitoes, butterflies, and aphids. Piercing sucking mouthparts typically consist of a proboscis or stylet that can be used to puncture and feed on fluids. Sponging mouthparts. These mouthparts are adapted for sponging up liquids. Examples of insects with sponging mouthparts include butterflies and moths. Sponging mouthparts typically consist of a proboscis that is used to suck up nectar or other liquids. Siphoning mouthparts. These mouthparts are adapted for siphoning liquids. Examples of insects with siphoning mouthparts include some types of flies and bees. Siphoning mouthparts typically consist of a long proboscis that is used to reach and suck up liquids. It's important to note that some insects may have modified mouthparts that combine characteristics of different types, allowing them to feed in multiple ways depending on their ecological niche and food source. The diversity of mouthparts in insects is one of the many fascinating aspects of their biology and ecology, and studying these adaptations can provide valuable insights into their feeding behavior, ecological roles, and evolutionary history. Thanks for watching.